taking orders. I don't know about taking orders. I don't know about taking orders. Managing playing academy. What? Great performance. We do it like Trent and Kent. If they're man like they were taking corners. What's up, my people? My name is Coke and welcome to my lab. If you join me for the first time, what's up? And if you're returning, welcome back. Last episode was a bit of a madness. Jonathan and Nancy got themselves into a bit of a sticky situation. Honestly, I want to see how they're going to get themselves out of it, if they do get themselves out of it, because we've seen a lot of people in this show have worse situations and not come out. Let's get started. Stranger Things season 1 episode 6. Yeah, episode 6. Let's get it. Like and subscribe to follow the journey.
Nancy! Nancy!
Proper yelling out her name when you know them things are running around this place. Her too, she's no better. They're gonna just make one of those things appear. I know it. Yo, I wasn't scared. It's a bit like Will and his mum. They could hear each other. Even if you breathe too hard, that thing's gonna get you. Man, that is... I wouldn't want to be in her situation right now. Yeah, like, if I had to go in there to save her, I'm not touching that goose, so Nancy would actually have to hold it though. But I will give the most heartfelt speech at her funeral.
You need to leave!
Yo. She did that dash and got there. Actually, thinking about it now, Jonathan ain't slick himself, you know, because he didn't go in there either. If he really wanted to save her, he would just stick his head in, because he saw that was where she went, and he was even shouting into it and bending over there waiting for, like, he should, if he was really on it, he would have gone in there himself, but he didn't. She basically just got rebirthed. That must be traumatizing. I don't get how these portals work, because they were like, has a huge source of power. So that's why it's in the Department of Energy. What energy are they getting, man? Saved energy? In fact, what are they doing, man? So I'm a bit confused about that, because it's a bit weird to me. But to be fair, all of this was speculation by the teacher and all that stuff. So it's not fact in this show. So they could have got it wrong.
I just don't understand why we're coming out here. She obviously doesn't want to talk to you.
That's not it.
Oh, really? Because no girl would ever blow off King Steve.
She was acting weird. I mean,
Taking a
something's
piss.
wrong.
So what? You're worried about her?
What?
Yeah, he is. He actually does care about her in his own messed up way, like in a self-centered way. He cares about her, because when she was worried about Barb going missing, all he was thinking about was, yo, don't tell my parents. Like, I don't want my parents to find out that I had you guys over, but the person potentially went missing, man. I think that trumps you having your little party at your place. Yo. Right there. That is where you see his heart break into a million pieces. He is stressed. This is heartbreaking for him right now, I can imagine. But I don't even think anything's going on, like, between Nancy and Jonathan, but...
There was a laboratory, it was where they must do experiments or something, and then there was this kid's room.
How do you know it was a kid's room?
Like a prison.
You know what a kid's room is?
It was a drawing of an adult and a child. It said 11 on it.
Was it good?
It was a kid's drawing, Joyce. It was stick figures.
Wasn't Will.
Yeah, that drawing wasn't that good. Will's actually a really good artist for his age. And yeah, Elle's got nothing on him when it comes to drawing.
This woman, Terry Ives, she claims to have lost her daughter, Jane. She sued Brenner, she sued the government. Now the claims came to nothing. But what if this whole time I've been looking for Will? I've been chasing after some other kid.
He's slowly putting all the pieces together, and I don't know what all those pieces are, because I'm still wondering myself, but he's like getting somewhere with this investigation. Not helping Will's mum right now, because the last thing you want to hear is that your kid's missing, and then he comes to realization, oh, I was chasing a different kid all along. What about my kid? not just seeing that thing, she must have thought she was gonna die. And being in a genuine situation where you think you're gonna die, that could bring on PTSD.
Better?
Yeah.
She's not well.
I can go home. I just
Yeah,
figured...
no. I don't want to be alone. Do you?
Wouldn't if you went through that. Thing is, what happened might have been traumatic for both of them, but her experience and Jonathan's experience are like, what she went through is like way worse than what Jonathan went through. But it doesn't matter, like it's comparing traumas and stuff like that, but someone could go through something different or people see not as bad, but it could still have the same effect on a person. Just keeping the gun tucked, it's more likely to hurt himself than hurt someone else. Sleeping through it like that.
Can you just come up here?
You feel safer with someone in the bed. Traumatic experiences could bring people closer, but sometimes it brings the wrong people close together. I'm not saying that these two are wrong to get close together, but you know what I mean.
You know, you can't get us in here.
You don't know that.
We don't know
See? Yeah, she knows. Took Will in his yard, kind of. Took Barb outside someone's yard. Took, what's it take? Scientist inside the laboratory. And it's almost got your mum a couple times. She ain't sleeping. She gonna be wake up at night and be like, is that your gun poking my back? Are you happy to see me? Careful, Jonathan. Mrs. L. Maybe not. He still misses her, he's just angry. He's still smitten by her. He's gonna see this person. And he did it in a payphone so they can't track him or listen to the calls.
Got it.
I was about to say, yo, you're driving on the wrong side of the road, but he's in America. He was knocked out. He wasn't using that gun at all. Her, on the other hand, I don't even think she slept.
Couldn't sleep.
Every time I close my eyes, I just keep seeing that thing who's feeding there. Feeding on that deer. That means that if Will and Barbara...
And the scientist.
Hey, my mom said she talked to Will. If he's alive, there's a chance Barbara is too.
That means that she's trapped in that place.
Better her being trapped than dead in that place.
We have to find it again.
You want to go back up?
We? We? There's no we in this. You can go back and find that place, but I'm staying here like... Yo, we.
When I saw it, it was feeding on that deer. Meaning it's a predator, right?
Right.
And it seems to hunt at night like a lion or a coyote, but it doesn't hunt in packs like that. Sharks can detect blood in 1 part per million. That's 1 drop of blood in a million, and they can smell it from a quarter mile away.
So you're saying it can detect blood?
It's just a theory.
So all the things they just listed there. 1, predator. 2, hunts at night. 3, it can detect blood. And after all of that, you're still thinking, yeah, need to go back there. Yeah, need to get this thing. Nah.
But if it works...
At least we'll know it's coming.
What would knowing it's coming gonna do? Like, I can know I'm gonna get punched in the face, but if I'm not fast enough to dodge it, knowing that I'm gonna get punched in the face isn't gonna do anything. Do you? Do you? Yeah, she's up. Jonathan's up too.
I'll be down in a second.
Pancakes. Trauma brings people closer together.
Your mom doesn't knock.
Does any mum knock? She knocks.
She's gotta be close.
She said it wasn't safe. She just messed up the compasses because she wanted to protect us. She didn't protect
True.
us.
Mike, calm down.
I shouldn't have
Yeah.
yelled at her. I never should have
Shouldn't
done
have.
Mike, this isn't your fault.
Yeah, you shouldn't
that.
have.
Yeah, it's It's Lucas's.
A little bit your fault.
It
Little
wasn't
bit
his
his fault.
fault. He wasn't way out of line.
Totally, but so were you.
What?
And so was 11.
Oh, give me a break.
No,
True.
like, you give me a break. All three of you were being a bunch of little assholes. I was...
Tell him, Dustin.
But the bottom line is, you push first. And you know the rule. Draw first blood.
No, no way. I'm not shaking his hand.
You're shaking his hand.
No, I'm not.
This isn't a discussion. This is the rule of law. Obey or be banished from the party. Do you want to be banished?
No.
Good.
Check Dustin being the voice of reason. Yes, Dustin. And also, if that's how they handle disputes as a friendship group, that is very mature of them, because there are grown adults that would be a lot worse than this.
Where are we going?
Where do you think? We're going to get Lucas. And then we're going to find 11.
Did they recapture her? Tell me they didn't recapture her.
Today
She
is a
like
very
plants?
special
Or did you
day.
just randomly give her that?
Do you know why?
Why is it a special day?
Today, we make contact.
Good, it was a flashback. She sleep out there all on her own at night. To be fair, she is the one person that can survive sleeping on her own in the woods at night. She wants long hair. Damn. Sometimes you just need to scream and let out your anger.
Sweetie, swallow the pancake.
Tell me what to do.
Nancy, what's taking so long?
With
Nancy?
Jonathan, man. Chill.
Nancy, come on.
Proper pick the lock. Just seen something on the floor, seen that someone stayed over. She must be pissed right now. And I bet she's thinking it's Steve that stayed over. And for a mother who is so in her child's business to the point where she just barges in the room and doesn't knock and picks her child's lock as well, she is really clueless.
What do you want?
She looks pissed.
I drew first blood, so.
Okay. I'll shake. On one condition. We forget the weirdo and go straight to the gate.
Then the deal's off.
Fine! Fine!
One, they need Elle. Two, I understand, like, she almost killed Lucas, and you almost kill me. I'm gonna hold a bit of a grudge. But he was holding a grudge before that as well.
Seriously? Do you even remember what happened on the Bloodstone Pass? Couldn't agree on what path to take, so we split up the party, and those trolls took us out one by one.
Or Dungeons and Dragons.
So we stick together, no matter what.
Yeah, I agree. But this is the party right here in this room. She's a liar, a traitor.
She was just trying to keep us safe. She didn't mean to hurt you. It was an accident.
An accident?
All right, accident or not, admit it, it was a little awesome.
Like, yo, dude, you almost died, but it was awesome. I love Dustin. I swear I love him.
I could have been killed.
Which is exactly why we need
Yep.
her. She's a weapon. Do you seriously want to fight the Demogorgon with your wrist rocket?
True, like, they do need her, and she is a weapon, but don't be fight. Like, if you only want me around because you think I'm a weapon, no, I'm not staying around.
If you two want to waste your time looking for a traitor, go ahead. Because I'm not spending my time on her anymore. No way. I'm going to the gate. I'm gonna find Will.
He really cares about Will, man. Honestly, Lucas is one of those ride or die friends that if you need help, he is there for you. He is there. But it's a bit stupid what he's doing. People are looking at her like she's a weirdo or something like that. She's a little girl in a dress, all muddy, got a bloody nose. You shouldn't be looking at her like a weirdo. You should be approaching her like, are you okay? Do you need any help? Where's your mum? And all that stuff. People are pricks, man.
It's okay, 11. Don't be frightened. These are all friends. They're just here to watch. Don't focus on them. Stay in here, like
They're
before.
all focused on me, so why should I focus on them?
It's reaching out to you. Because it wants you. It's calling you. So don't turn away from it this time. I want you to find it.
You go and find it. Like you said, it's reaching out to me. It wants me. I don't want to find out what it wants from me. No. That total darkness would just freak me out. And not a sound as well. That'll turn me mad.
Mouth breather.
What should we do?
Call the police.
Why call the police?
Excuse me, young lady.
Ain't got a reason to call the police yet.
Hey, stop right. Please. You have to pay for those. Stop right there.
Now you can call the police. Ooh, that's got hurt.
Can I help you?
Hi, we're looking for Terry Ives. Does she live here?
Do you want to talk to my sister?
Well, if your sister's Terry Ives, then yeah, we do.
If you want Terry to tell you anything, you're about 5 years too late.
5 years too late.
My name's Joyce Spires. This is Hopper. We drove over from Hawkins. We were wondering if we could talk to you about your daughter, Jane. If there's anything that you could tell us about when she was taken.
She ain't even listening.
This is him. This is Will. You may have seen him on the news.
She ain't listening. Dustin's going to war. Did I say Dustin? I mean Lucas. I get names mixed up, man. Look at this guy walking around in plain sight, man.
What matters is that he is your best friend. And then this girl shows up and starts living in your basement, and all you ever want to do is pay attention to her.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
True.
And you know it. And he knows it. But no one ever says anything.
Everyone
until
knows
you
it.
both start punching and yelling at each other like goblins with intelligence scores of 0. Can't have more than one best friend.
Says who?
Says logic.
Why call bull on your logic? Because you're my best friend too.
Okay.
Look how he just turned back on his so-called logic. He was like, you can't have more than one best friend. And he said, but you're my best friend too. Okay. Yeah, fuck logic. But Dustin, he is like a very smart, insightful person, man.
Whoa.
You don't think?
Definitely.
The man with a big capital M. They'd pay, a couple $100 to people like my sister. Give them drugs, psychedelics, LSD mostly. And then they'd strip her naked and put her in these isolation tanks.
What they put Elle in just now.
I mean, it's not like they were forcing her to do any of this stuff. The thing is, though, is that she didn't know she was pregnant at the time.
Jane, do you have any pictures of her?
I don't think you guys understand. Terry miscarried in the 3rd trimester. Terry, pretends like Jane is real.
Pretends that Jane's real, but she kind of looking incoherent, like she can't do much, like she's not even responsive.
So she's special. Born with abilities.
Abilities?
She's born with abilities, right? Yo!
I mean, it's all make-believe.
What kind of
Really
abilities?
Telepathy, telekinesis. Shit you can do with your mind. Her baby's a weapon of fighting the commies. The doctors all say it's a coping mechanism, to deal with the guilt.
Messed up, man. There's so many things to unwrap with here. One, the experiments they did with her. Okay, she agreed to them, but still, like, as long as someone's agreed to them, you still gotta be like, don't take the piss. You still gotta have decency and like have empathy that like you're not hurting the person. 2, stealing her baby away. A mother's giving birth and then her baby being stolen from her. That must be the worst thing in the world. And like the first thing, like knowing that all this happened and no one believes you, so fucked. Literally, like, she can relate to Will's mum. Joyce is her name. She's basically going through the same thing right now. Like, no one's believing her. Well, Hop is, but like, wait, I just clocked. Jonathan kind of believes her now, but he hasn't even talked to his mum since. Like, since he found out, oh yeah, she's telling the truth.
Doctors and nurses all confirmed that she miscarried.
Yeah, but that could have been covered up.
She is gonna feel like a real prick. like a proper prick when she finds out my sister was telling the truth all along and I was treating her like she was crazy. And they're looking to go to war as well, but their budget is bigger than Lucas's. Bear traps, propane tank, mallet. Look at this guy's face, like the way he's just looking at them. Did he even ask their age?
What are you kids doing with all this?
You just admit they're kids and you're just watching them buy all this stuff.
Monster hunting.
They said monster hunting and he's like, okay, story checks out. He's like, I don't care, just pay me.
Last week, I was shopping for a new top I thought Steve might like. It took me and Barb all weekend. Now...
You're shopping for bear traps with Jonathan Byers.
Yeah.
How times change.
Hey, Nance. Can't wait to see your movie.
What the hell is that?
Movie. Also, what she was saying was quite true. Like, when you're like a kid, teenager and all that stuff, like, there's a lot of stuff that is really, you think is the most important thing in the world. And then when you get older and then you look at it, it's like, shit, that stuff wasn't important at all, man. That's mad, man. That's fucked up. Because one, they live in a small town, so everyone knows everyone, and put first name, last name, everyone's gonna know who it is. And to like just slut shame is just wrong, man. Like, she ain't even technically his girl to be doing this, man.
Aw, hey there, princess.
Uh-oh. She looks upset.
What is wrong
Deserved.
with you?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? I was worried about you.
You came by last night. Ding, ding, ding. Does she get a prize? Look, I don't know what you think you saw, but it wasn't like that.
What, you just let him into your room to study?
You can't judge a girl for doing stuff. Like, if she does it with you, it's okay. She does it with someone else. It's just like, you can't do that, man. And nothing even happened. You're just assuming. And also, he forced his way in there. Like, oh, yeah, she liked him and all that stuff, but she didn't invite him over. He just came in.
We were just...
You just want. Finish the sentence. Finish.
Yo, back up, man. Why is he doing, like, he's a real prick, man. Look at him getting all up close and trying to intimidate her, man. That's a big man at him. Man, someone should just thump him one because...
You know what, Byers? I'm actually kind of impressed. I always took you for a queer, but I guess you're just a little screw up like your father. Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, the house is
do
full
that.
of screw-ups. You know, I guess I shouldn't really be surprised. A bunch of screw-ups in your
Jonathan,
family. I mean,
leave
your
it.
mom. I mean, I'm not even surprised
Jonathan,
what happened to your
leave
brother.
it.
I'm sorry I have to be the one to
Steve,
tell you,
shut
but the Byers...
He literally just disrespected his entire family. Entire fucking family. In all of their eyes right now, maybe except for Jonathan and Nancy's, Will is dead. And you're disrespecting his dead brother. Good on him, Jonathan. Oh, speared him.
Stop, Steve! Knock it off, you guys!
Kick his ass, man!
Get up! Stop! Get in there, he's going to hurt himself.
Go on, Jonathan. I don't condone violence. Oh, he wants to fight fair, yeah? Oh, shoot.
Stop! Hey, guys, Jonathan, get off of him! Stop! Stop it! Go on! You have to stop it! Stop it!
He's had enough. Like, you weren't saying he's had enough when you was talking about his mom, his dad, his brother and all that stuff. That's what I hate about people, man. People push you to the edge, say all type of wild stuff, yeah, and then when you retaliate, it's like you're the one that's fucked up, man. Have the same energy at the start. Ooh, shouldn't have done that.
Go.
It's a small town and they're running off from the police. The police probably know who you are, man. Probably has like a poker night with your dad or something, man. Why are you running, man? Why are you running? Like, they're gonna find you. There's like one of my friends, like, I don't live in a small town, but he was known to the police and he was doing something he shouldn't have been doing. Police came and then he started to run. The police officer called him by his name, his government name, and said, I'll see you later. No point in running, man.
Yep, sorry I couldn't be of more help.
She went to say something to her, signal something to her. I thought she was gonna mouth something to her like, be careful or something like that, but whatever they did to her really did a number on her.
We're gonna find him.
Can't promise that.
Like Terry found her daughter.
Exactly.
We're close.
12 years.
You don't even know.
12 years she's been looking for her.
You know what I would give for a chance? You know what I would give?
It's true. He's lost his daughter, and if there was a chance that she was still alive, or a chance that the thing, he would take every chance he gets.
It's Johnson Byers. You haven't seen Joyce, have you?
Matter of fact, I have seen Joyce. Man's lucky that his mom is best friends with the town sheriff.
Do you think we'll be out of here soon?
You, yes. Him, no. He assaulted a police officer.
How long are you gonna keep him?
How long are you gonna keep him? He assaulted a police officer. The man's doing time. Like, he's doing time.
He's not my boyfriend.
I think you better tell him that.
What?
Only love makes you that crazy, sweetheart. And that damn stupid.
Yeah, love does make you crazy. And it was the love for his mom and for Will that made him react like that, not because of Nancy.
Sounds nice.
You found some ice. Liar. The fact that he could even have someone sit with him and put ice in his head like that is a privilege in itself, because should be in a cell, man. Fucking assaulted a police officer. Uh-oh. Yo, man brought a blade. Man thinks this is London, like, friggin' hell. And Elle's not there to protect them, so run. This place has the worst security ever. If you could choose get the tree to climb over. Oh. He's not climbing over. I thought he was going to climb over into the place. Military thing. Is he putting two and two together that that was the same van outside his place?
Stay back! Don't come any closer!
How did he come off like that? That throw was shit.
Our friend has superpowers, and she squeezed your tiny bladder with her mind.
Shut up!
Not lying.
I think I should say.
Well, we don't know that Elle did that. We know that Elle stopped him. We don't know that she made him piss his pants. Trousers. I'm not American.
Let him go! Let him go!
I'll let him go. Sure. But first, it's your turn.
My turn for what? Wet yourself.
Can't just wet myself, dude. Like, I got control of my bladder, unlike you.
Jump. Our toothless here gets an early trip to the dentist.
Hold on!
Mike, don't do it. I don't need my baby teeth, Mike. Mike, seriously, don't!
Dustin's a real one, man. He's got a person holding the knife up to him and he's still riding out. Like, he's still worrying about his friend, saying, nah, don't worry about me, man. I don't mind losing my baby teeth. Like, I don't mind. Like, don't do it. Like, that's a real one, man. Plenty of people would have folded. Plenty. Bro, is he actually going to make him jump off there? Because that's instant death. You smack the water going from that high up, that's going to feel like concrete. I think Hopper said it in the first episode. Was it the first episode?
Oh, this is a good idea, man. Mike, don't!
Even his friend's scared, man. That's why you got to watch who you roll with, because I know plenty of people that have gone somewhere with certain people and they think it's not going to be, might just go scare people. Something happens and now you're doing jail time, man. So that's why you got to watch your friends, man, because I guarantee you the other guy was just on scaring them. He didn't know that this was going to happen.
3!
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. He didn't even expect him to jump.
Holy shit.
L. 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 Ooh. I know this is Elle doing this. If she made him pee his trousers, not pants, I'm British. If she made him pee his pants, damn. If she made him pee himself, I don't know what she is gonna do now for making him jump off a cliff. Yo. Yo. She's.
She broke my arm! My arm!
Go.
Let's get out of here. Let's go. Go. Yeah, that's right. You better run. She's our friend and she's crazy. You come back here and she'll kill you. You hear me? She'll kill you, you sons of bitches.
Dustin with all the talk now that they're running away and Elle's there to protect them. And like what he is saying has some truth to it, because she's murked a couple people. He's lucky he just got his arm broke, because she kills people, man. She actually kills people. She does this shit for fun. It's one of them things. You know, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Yo, her nose is heavily bleeding.
Ow! The gate. I opened it.
No.
I'm the monster.
She opened the gate. The huge power source. Making sense now. I still don't understand why it was in the woods.
You saved me.
Now she's got to just be with you every single part of the time you're in school, because they're going to come back. Humiliation. People can't live humiliation down, and they're going to come back. Aw, Justin. Who? Getting in on the group hug. Family. Well, not family. Mike wants something more than family without.
I have eyes on him now.
Fucking tooling up. Getting the blickies. It slowed down a bit from the last episode, but it was still a good episode. Like, that was an important one. It's like kind of slowed it down because it couldn't be fast paced, or it needed information about Elle's past and how the gate actually got opened in the first place. And there's only, I think, 2 episodes left, so I'm gonna expect it to be full action in these next 2 episodes. Like and subscribe to follow the journey, and we are out.